Buongiorno a tutti, benvenuti a questo nuovo webinar che abbiamo organizzato quest'oggi in collaborazione con il nostro partner Labio, che è rappresentato dalla nostra Yesul. Ciao Yesul!
Ciao!
Che
Ciao a
bello
tutti!
vederti! Yesul, come potete sentire, sa abbastanza bene l'italiano perché ha vissuto in Italia, la presentazione la terrà in inglese per una questione anche un po' di comodità, però se avete qualsiasi domanda potete scriverci nella dashboard che trovate alla vostra destra, quindi nella sezione question and answer. E noi vi risponderemo in diretta, se no successivamente potete mandare una mail a me o alla mia collega Daniela e vi daremo tutte le risposte grazie alla collaborazione del nostro partner. Come avete visto dal titolo, quest'oggi ci sarà un webinar suddiviso un po' in tre parti, quindi inizieremo a parlarvi prima dei trend che sono nati a seguito di questa... Hai una domanda?
No, sorry.
Che sono nati a seguito di questa situazione in cui ci stiamo trovando, i trend che sono in realtà attuali in Corea, che sono un po' poi il modello che stiamo cercando di emulare da tantissimi anni e insomma una parte che in realtà è una parte molto grande del portfolio di Labio, con alcune tipologie dei loro prodotti. Ovviamente ne hanno tanti altri rispetto a quelli di cui parleremo oggi, per cui se avete domande anche su altri che avete già visto tramite altre piattaforme o quant'altro, potete chiederci benissimo. Quindi, Yeseul, ti faccio iniziare a parlare.
Okay, so
Grazie
um,
mille per essere qui con noi.
thanks for having me today here.
No, thank you too.
So yeah, so as Mara already explained, I'm Yesli from Labio. We are a kind of Korean active ingredient manufacturer. So today I'm going to share the change after COVID-19 outbreak in beauty market and K-beauty trend.
Yes.
Okay, can we start?
Yes, please.
Okay. So
Let's go.
okay, so the first one is paranoia. The concern on virus and bacteria is accelerated after COVID-19 outbreak. So as consumers view the origin or manufacturing site and manufacturing process of product would be really important to check if there is any possibility of contamination.
Yes.
Okay. So if I am too fast, please tell me that I can be a little bit
No,
late.
please.
Okay.
Se qualcuno non dovesse capire qualsiasi cosa, scriveteci direttamente e poi posso rispiegarvi io, oppure You can speak directly in Italian sometime.
That's great, okay. Oh, voglio parlare in italiano, ma non sono tanta brava, quindi...
Sei bravissima.
Okay. Okay, so the second one, paranoia and germophobia are typical thoughts caused by bacteria and virus. Every cosmetic manufacturer does microbiome tests and makes certificate of analysis for optimum quality, but still there is extra demand on bacteria-free cosmetics. So nowadays, antibacterial package and waterless formulation are inquired as solution to protect from potential bacterial regrowth.
Yes.
And the third one is immunity booster. So since the development of vaccine takes more time than we expected, extra caution and our efforts to enhance our self-healing mechanism are required. So by self-recovery, enhanced immune system boom, the hot cosmetic trends pre, pro, post biotics are still on the top interest of consumers.
Yes. I agree.
Okay. So, and then safety must beauty. So a mandatory regulation from government wearing safety masks for every public area. So as long as more than half area of face are covered by masks, so people try to show their character or personality by enhancing eye or hair makeup.
Yes.
And the fifth one is home herb. So people prefer staying at home, communicate with outside through the phone, computer, that kind of things, electronic things. Anti-artificial light effect, like an anti-blue light trend, came back again.
Yes, and I have a question if I can for you, because
Okay.
in Europe the blue light was very trendy since 2 or 3 years, and also I mean before this COVID situation, but also in Korea was the same. I mean, was a strong trend even before the pandemic situation.
Actually, before this pandemic situation in Korea, we barely talk about this anti-blue light. We've
Okay.
heard there are some anti-blue light trend in Europe, but we thought this kind of blue light or artificial light affects only for eyes in
Yes.
Korea. But after pandemic situation, we realized that this can destroy the cell. But so from this, because of this COVID-19, we started to follow this trend.
So became stronger.
Yeah.
Yes. But also the indoor pollution was a kind of trend that was starting 2 years ago, 1 year ago. I think that now with this situation became stronger.
Actually, so far until now, kind of machine like anti-air pollution. That kind of machines are more strong trend in Korea.
Oh,
But
okay.
but I think if this pandemic situation goes last, I think the indoor pollution will be getting
stronger.
attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so the next one is virtual experience. Yeah. Since consumers have limited access to offline markets, the cosmetics industry is on built on the fun of experiment utilizing virtual reality. So you can find example like makeup trial application or augmented reality makeup mirrors from Sephora. So I think you can find a lot of application on the Android, Google download, or some Apple. So you can try at home and, oh, this color would be great with me, or yeah, this foundation is good for my skin tone, that kind of things. You can already experience before you go to buy it.
Before buy, yes.
Yeah.
Also for the hair dyes, there are a lot of
That's
applications
great.
to
Yeah,
see
it's true.
how you will like blonde
It's
or
true.
I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, so you don't need to waste your money for having strange
Yes.
hair, which is not good or not fit on your
Yes.
face, or yeah.
Everything became smarter.
Oh, it's true.
Yes.
I should be a bit more smarter than. Okay, so
Me
the
too.
next one is well-being boom. So I think this is an extension of immune booster trend. So people
Yes.
take care of themselves much more than before. They do exercise or take nutritional supplements.
It's true.
It means they invest money for their health and premium brand or cosmetics as long as the product has real function.
Yes.
And this is the last COVID-19 trend. And COVID-19 affected to tourism at most. So long-term or long-distance travel cases are decreased, and people relieve their stress by local travel. So while the interest on local tour is increased, cosmetics which connected to local history or local origin are getting attention than before.
Yes. Yes, to give more power to the
it's
local
true.
place where, yes, yes. And after the COVID-19, you can talk maybe us more regarding the Korean beauty that for European people is a kind of Bible.
Oh yeah. I hope to give like a good Bible to European, but I actually, to be honest, I don't find big difference with the European standards, but because clean and minimalism, that kind of cosmetics are
Yes.
also famous in Korea and popular in Korea, but only some standards are different. Like if Europe, they follow Cosmos or EcoCert, the kind of
Yes,
certificate.
certification are very strong here in Europe.
Yeah. In terms of Korea, we follow the EWG grade. Yeah, it's an American one.
Ah, okay.
I can show you my this. So, have you ever seen this mark?
We can see only the presentation.
Oh, okay. How can I show you? I'm sorry, but
maybe you can show us after at the end of the presentation these things that you are telling me. Because probably you have to stop the sharing of your screen and starting a new one.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Probably,
but I
I'm
will
not
show
sure.
you that after.
No problem. No problem, no problem.
Okay. I prepare to show like all the page of EWG grade, but anyway, so EWG is American Environment.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so American Environment Group, they indicate all the cosmetic ingredients with the 1 to 10 grade. So
Okay.
1 to 3 means this cosmetic ingredient is safe for skin and also safe for environment. And
okay.
this grade goes higher, it means it is a little bit hazard.
Okay. Hazard
Okay.
for the safety of the person and also for the environment.
Yeah.
Both.
So
Okay.
yeah, they take care of all the things.
Okay, so they don't have a Cosmos or EcoCert or something like this, but only one. Quindi esiste solo una certificazione che racchiude sicurezza per la persona e l'ambiente in una sola. So evaluating probably a lot of properties of the cosmetic.
See, that's right.
Okay.
So nowadays in Korea, most of cosmetic, they have this mark, like a EWG, like a green grade.
Okay.
So if the ingredient is not that clean or safe,
okay,
the certificate color changed to orange, arancia.
Ah, okay.
Avoid the worst thing should be like a red one, rose.
Like
rosa.
a kind of green light of the cars.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so.
Come un semaforo.
Okay, so let's move on to next page. So
Korean, yes.
I remember the period that people keen about unique concept, no matter what is it. But as time goes by, only concept cannot satisfy consumer. We should think about ethical mind. So what is the biocosmetics then? So we can consider the products which are produced by natural process, and the material used for cosmetics is natural one or treated nature fairly and haven't done any animal tests and should affect the environment minimally.
Yes.
So fermentation is the one which is 100% natural technology. Basically, fermentation works on bioconversion, and it can divide original bonds or attach needed bonds into the original bond. So it changes the structure, but without any chemical reaction.
And I forgot to tell at the beginning of this presentation that Labio is very strong in this technology process in the fermentation.
Thank you so much. So while those processed material which is unstable to be used on cosmetics can be stabilized,
yes,
and material which has high particle size to be penetrate can be absorbed easily, because after fermentation the particle size can be decreased.
yes.
And also metabolism is one of mysterious process which makes novel materials or increase the target materials.
Okay. So a lot of reason to use fermentation.
Yeah, that's really my career.
You are the fermentation lady.
Oh yeah, you can call me. Okay, so as I explained, this clean beauty and bio cosmetics, that kind of we have similar trend nowadays, Europe and Korean. But as I explained, the standard we are using is a little bit different, like a EWG.
Yes.
And I think the clean beauty and this minimalism are quite accustomed to you also. So I can explain just really simply. So clean beauty is made without those ingredients shown or suspected to harm human health, such as list here, tar color, formaldehyde, mineral oil. There are a lot of this.
Yes, so ingredients that can be not so good for the skin.
Yeah.
And also for the environment. So this means, I think that clean, it means this.
Yeah, like do not destroy, like they destroy the environment and skin and everything.
Yeah.
And also because of like an application, beauty application, like a Good Guide from America. I don't know, in Italy, what kind of application do you have, beauty application?
For the men?
I mean, no, for the women, but like when you are using the mobile, there's application, you can find what is this ingredients and what is this cosmetics.
There are some applications where you can scan the inky name and then a very fast explanation regarding the ingredients. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, because of this application, now consumers are able to like recognize and this cosmetic is really bad or this cosmetic is really good, and they can make their mind really fast and they just ignore if it contains some this kind of bad ingredients.
Now informations are available for everybody that is able to use a laptop or internet or other technology machine.
It's true. That's crazy. So every time when I go to like H&B store, it's kind of H&B store, I can see all the women, they are looking for their mobile and oh yeah, this cosmetic is good for me. And then so minimalism, I think it came from this situation. So
probably
consumer they avoid long inky list because it's hard to evaluate. So they prefer the cosmetics with short inky or like a simple inky.
Yes, possibly with natural ingredients.
Yeah, that we should remember forever.
Yes.
And this is a kind of cosmetics package. So since the awareness on environment is increased, recyclable packages are invented. So I brought
also
two
in Europe and also in Italy, there are a lot of customers that are using, I don't know, bamboo or something like this, or recycled or recycled plastic to create.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think that now all the world is linked for this reason. I mean, for the environment, because the problem is very big and involve everyone and everybody.
That's right. So,
Yeah.
in terms of developer or inventor, it is really hard because normally chemical one have really strong effects and immediate effects, but we
Yeah.
cannot use this chemical one, so we have to always find the alternative.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So anyway, so from the June 28, they use the paper package, which can be 100% biodegradability. And the Aromatica, they use the color package, they reuse the glass and they remove out the label or sticker so they can be easily recycled.
Yeah.
And this is grooming. So I am not sure this is a trend in Europe or not.
I think that was more some years ago. I mean, now it's strong because also men are started in the past to use cosmetic and to take care of their skin or their body. But also from the customer that usually told us the briefing of the marketing and something like this, I didn't heard so much regarding the men, more in the past years. Yes.
Still in Korea, actually, grooming is kind of trend, and because last year, I cannot find men's cosmetics in H&B store, but this year I really I can feel the H&B store, they have only men's section.
A lot.
Yeah, the sections are increased, and also actually I think this year the Chanel, they launched the Boy de Chanel, and if like a few years ago men they use only skincare, like more skincare, nowadays men they try to use the color cosmetic,
also makeup. Yes, no, I think that now in Europe we are not arrived at this position. Probably in the future, yes.
Yeah, but I think Italian men are handsome and they have a really strong. it's my only my opinion, but anyway, I think they are handsome. So they have a really high nose and really strong eyebrow and thick and like a dark eyebrow. So maybe that kind of things can make them look like handsome.
Yes, I can understand.
In terms of Korean men, they have a little bit narrow eyebrow and they have really pale skin. So they prefer to wear some makeup, like a color cosmetics, to enhance their character.
Yes.
So what do you think the biggest difference men's cosmetics and women's cosmetics?
Different products. I mean, usually there are more products for women considering the body and some problem that only the women have, like, I don't know, cellulite or stretch mark problem that the women take care more than the men for sure. And I think also different kind of product. So for the under eye and for different kind of ages of the lady. I think that at this point I didn't see product for different age for the men also.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And also, according to Nancy Laya, scientific director of Kiel,
yes.
Says that texture and sensory profiles differ from men's cosmetics and women's cosmetics.
Mhm.
So based on surveying the marketplace, men's skincare products tend to be more functional in terms of packaging and ingredients and
Yes.
lighter weight in texture.
Yes.
So now I'd love to introduce Labio's identical ingredient ferment oil series.
I love this ingredient.
Okay, so actually I prepared a video from YouTube.
Yes.
And I don't know that I can show you.
Okay, no. Yes, perfect. I can see. If you want to put on full screen, ora la Yesul vi mostrerà un video che potete trovare sul loro canale YouTube che riguarda proprio i ferment oil. Ve ne mostrerà in realtà più di uno durante questo webinar, però sono dei video che sono molto esplicativi e sicuramente danno un'idea molto chiara di cosa si stiamo parlando, ecco. Prego,
Grazie.
Yesul.
Okay.
If you want to do also an explanation during the video.
Ah, okay.
Questa è la
That's great.
storia in realtà. Yes, if you want to explain how you discover the microorganism.
Okay, so it passed really quickly, but
Also very short, I mean, not all the explanation.
yeah, I want to explain something, but
It's too fast for you.
yeah.
Vabbè, if you want I can explain very fast. Vi fa
Okay.
vedere in questo video le caratteristiche principali del ferment oil, quindi sicuramente un rapido assorbimento dal punto di vista della cute rispetto a un non fermentato, e qui vi fa vedere proprio che cosa cambia. Una maggiore capacità emulsionante e un tocco decisamente molto meno oleoso. Per quanto riguarda l'assorbimento, vi faremo vedere poi successivamente, pari ad altre slide, un altro video.
Okay, so
Ok, you will show you now. Quindi ce lo sta facendo
oh,
vedere
no,
direttamente.
next.
No, after. Ok, next.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
No.
No, perché I wanted to explain the video a little bit, but actually it goes really fast, so I thought it will be better to watch what is it, and then I will just
And after to
explain really
explain.
simply.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you have the first slide regarding how you discover the microorganism. That is a very
Yeah.
interesting story.
Yeah. Oh, actually, like in 2007, there was oil leakage in Taean, in Korea, the west coast. So the oil has been, the ocean was contaminated by oil. So government was looking for the biological way to decompose it. At the time, the KRIBB is Korean Research Institute of Bioscience and Biotechnology. This governmental institute, they found this Shudojima SP, which has emulsifying capacity. But at the same time, the Labio research team who were working with this KRIBB team, they found this change made by this microorganism can be applied for cosmetic oil.
Yes. And
So
I think that it's very interesting that everything started from an environmental problem.
Yeah,
and
that's
now,
true.
Yes, and now you discover that there is also benefit for the environment because of the fermentation and also for the cosmetic product. Yes.
That's true. And also we have kind of article like how this microorganism has been used to decompose this oil. So at the time, this microorganism is quite like unique to like how can small microorganism they decompose oil like all over the rocks and all the wet coast and but at the time they use like a spray to check it works or not, and we could see like a real effect after using it.
So this is how it works.
Yeah. So the vegetal vegetable oil, like a regular oil, they are composed of these triglycerides. And once this microorganism they inserted into the oil, they consume the oxygen part they like. So this dense structure can be divided into glycerol and free fatty acid. And among this process, the MEL, which is one of glycolipid, is produced like naturally. So this is
come un intermedio di reazione, lo possiamo chiamare, che si viene a formare durante la rottura di questi legami.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So by few years research, Labio found the best condition for to be used as a cosmetic oil. So after the fermentation, we accustomed free fatty acid are increased by 4 to 6%, and MEL has been produced.
Yeah.
And this is the change in structure actually gave some difference on texture. As I explained, the regular oil, they have a really dense structure. And then fermented oil, the structure has been a little bit divided. So the surface tension can be decreased compared to normal one. And since the glycolipid is produced by themselves, moisturizing effect also can be increased. So the below picture is the in vitro test of in vivo test of moisturizing for the 10 volunteers, and we compare like a cream containing 3% of fermented olive and cream containing 3% of olive oil.
Okay.
So when we just apply the fermented oil, cream, and olive oil, you can see the moisture content has been rocketed. And after 12 hours, we wash it off, the cream, and then we could still find the fermented oil, olive, the DNA, more moisture contents.
Yeah.
So this is the permeability test. So this is kind of biggest visual difference before and after fermentation. Once we set the timer and check the absorbency with skin mimic sponge, fermented oil was absorbed much quicker than regular oil.
Yes, much more.
Then next is about the permeability. So I will show you the video, the next video.
Yes. Thank you. This one is the normal, regular olive oil, yes. On the right. I remember that you showed me, probably during your first visit in Italy to us, this kind of trick.
Yeah, it's my hand.
I recognize the nails.
Oh, yeah.
Quindi in realtà è un video molto semplice.
Like 20 times. Okay, sorry.
Yes. No, è un video molto semplice, in realtà è una prova che può fare chiunque in laboratorio che riceve un campione da noi per vedere proprio spalmandosi. Ora Yesul ha consigliato di spalmarsi per circa 20 volte l'olio sulle mani e basta spruzzare sopra con uno spray una quantità d'acqua per vedere quanto l'olio non fermentato permane sulla cute e quindi si vedranno formarsi le droplet di acqua, mentre invece nella mano con il ferment oil questo non succede perché il ferment oil è già stato assorbito dalla cute e quindi non si vedranno le goccioline dell'acqua come poi si vede da questa immagine.
Oh, grazie Mara, grazie
No,
per
grazie.
il tuo perfetto italiano.
Ah, grazie, almeno l'italiano.
Okay, so we have this campione, and I think Mara and Daniela have.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so the comparison kits.
Yes, we have the ferment oil for sure, like a sample in our stock, but also the company usually have normal oil, regular oil in their stock, in their lab. So it's a very easy trial that they can do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
So if someone interested, please tell Mara to try it.
sure, for sure.
So this slide shows that the emulsifying capacity
Emulsifying.
has increased after fermentation. As you can see in the picture, the fermented emulsifying capacity is 6 times higher in different pH than regular olive oil. You can see
Yeah,
there is another layer in case of regular olive, but fermented olive, you can see they are emulsified.
because of Mel.
Yeah, because of glycolipids, it is
Glycolipids,
produced
yes.
naturally. Yeah. So
Yeah.
therefore, these glycolipids, they can increase stability and compatibility of formulation at the end.
Okay.
And this is the production process of fermented oil. So the process of developing fermented oil is by cultivating microorganisms and fermenting it.
Yes.
Then fermented oil is obtained through after centrifugation and distillation. So oil cannot be mixed with water, of course. So distillation is very important to minimize the moisture contents in the fermented oil. So there is
Yeah.
no possibility of microbial growth.
Okay. No, no. Okay. Perfect.
So basically, the stability and oxidation possibility are same as regular oil.
Yeah.
That is for sure. We do not increase it, but anyway, you can consider it as like a same one with the regular oil.
Yes,
But
the property in terms of activity are the same.
yeah,
That is a
so
very good result. Yes.
it's true. So we are focusing more to change the structure, like a texture and how they feeling and how can make more stable in the
Yes.
formulation.
Yes.
And so this is kind of summary of improvement after the fermentation and regular oil.
Yeah.
So first of all, it has non-greasy filling, and this one will improve the texture of finer formulation.
Yeah.
Secondly, we can expect to have improved skin absorption because of the smaller particle size after fermentation. And thirdly, better emulsifying capacity will give better stability of the substance in cosmetics formulation.
Yeah.
So commonly fermented substances usually make odor, but we are able to eliminate the odor by using appropriate microorganism and the process.
Mm-hmm.
And they are types of fermented oil we have. Individual marketing presentations are available, so
Yeah.
please feel free to ask Mara if you need some
Yeah.
marketing points.
I think I can explain just one moment in Italian
Okay.
regarding this slide, che i ferment oil che Labio mette a disposizione sono, sono oli, diciamo, oli fermentati che racchiudono un po' più la cultura europea, quindi possiamo parlare di oliva, girasole, camellia piuttosto che tè verde, argano, quindi oli che noi conosciamo già molto bene, ma mette anche a disposizione degli oli che derivano dalle erbe medicinali orientali. Quindi red ginseng può essere un esempio, piuttosto che come vedete in quelli di sotto angelica, leonurus e saururus che sono da due piante particolari coreane e poi per chi volesse avere un mix di questi oli fermentati ci sono anche a disposizione olio fermentato per quanto riguarda lo skincare che si chiama Ferment Oil Complex, in questo caso costituito da, se non sbaglio, oliva, argante, verde, insomma un mix di quelli più conosciuti, e Ferment Oil Hair Complex, quindi per i capelli testato per l'antifrizz, dove invece c'è una percentuale più elevata dell'olio di argan che sappiamo essere ottimo per quanto riguarda i capelli. So thank you, Yesul. Just to give an idea of your portfolio of
Yeah, of
fermented oil.
course, yeah.
And now, e ora credo che ci sia la parte un po' più interessante, perché ci verranno mostrati dei benchmark sul mercato. In realtà non ci saranno solo reference straniere, ci sarà anche una reference italiana che insomma dimostrerà Yesul. Esatto. Thank you. No, please, you can start. Yes.
Okay, so this one is my like a last one that I want to show you. So fermentatory series is already got attention from all over the world. The item above are like American products from Frank Elephant and Dr. Lancer. They have been selling at Sephora USA, and this is from the Poland using fermentatory Angelica, which is our Oriental hardline product claiming antioxidants.
Yeah.
And as Mara said, this is the Italiana. So the brand concept is totally fermentation. They use fermented olive and camellia seed for this cream formula by mentioning fermentor's benefit. Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay, so enhance
more
the
omega.
moisturizing,
moisturization,
and lighter texture and better skin absorption. So all the features of fermented oil are used for this formula.
Yes.
And oh, this I really like those items. They are really unique. They use real petal inside to give some unique marketing points.
Yes. Yes.
So there are many ingredients in cosmetics, but the most important key factor would be oil. I want to say. How about keep your formula natural and unique with fermented oil?
Yes. I have a question regarding fermented oil, because I saw very fast in your YouTube channel that they are very useful also for cleanser application, I mean for makeup remover.
Yeah, that's true, because they have a smaller particle size, so they can be absorbed deeper. So
yes, deeper.
and with the glycolipid effect, they can absorb the oil to take out.
Okay,
so
perfect.
Maybe, do you want me to show this cleansing effect?
Yes, please, yes.
So this video with the mascara.
Okay, perfect. So for eye cosmetic for the eyes, makeup for the eyes, but maybe can be useful also for foundation or also for the lip. Is it possible?
Yeah, of course. There are video with the lips, so you can check after. Yeah.
Perfect. Because usually the lipstick are the most difficult part of the makeup to remove. Sometimes there are the in Italy we call tinte labbra.
Oh, sì.
Yes, that are very strong to remove. I think that con diciamo delle prove molto semplici si dà però un'idea molto chiara di come funzionano diversamente, cioè non c'è nessun trucco, ecco, è proprio come i ferment oil funzionano.
So the right one is ferment oil and the left one is regular oil.
So the one with ferment oil, totally clean at the end.
Yeah.
The other one, not 100%. Perfect.
Yeah, we are trying to...
Oh, sorry, please.
Yeah, we are trying to unload like this kind of really simple and clear video always. So please subscribe us.
No, but I think that they are very useful. Since now that it's impossible to visit customer and to show in person how they work.
It's true.
before, you did during making cosmetic, I remember, and you did during the visit. Now at the moment is impossible. But with this video, it's very, very useful and very, you can understand very fast how your fermental works. And I have just last question by my side. I think that at the moment nobody wrote. So if, oh no, there is a question. So, wait. Someone told us that one thing is not clear. So please, if you want, se la persona che ha fatto la domanda vuole scrivere esattamente che cosa non è chiaro, insomma siamo qui per spiegare direttamente. Per adesso mi è arrivato solo scritto che questa cosa, una cosa non è chiara. Però insomma siamo qui per rispondere. We are here to answer to all the questions. Okay, the question is, during the fermentation, mel formed. Is it the same quantity of mel? I think that the question is this. Is it the same quantity of mel and the same glycolipids that formed during the fermentation of all the ferment oil? So in every ferment oil that you have, there is the same quantity and the same glycolipids?
It can be different, not based on the oil type. It can be different based on, it depends on the process. So we control the time and what kind of medium they eat and the condition of microorganisms. So if we control those things, we can make the specific quantity we want.
Okay. And the same, I don't know, the same chemical structure of this.
Yeah, because as long as the plant, the type of oil is plant one, like a composed of triglycerides, or the chemical structure of glycolipid will be same.
Okay, perfect.
For everyone.
So it's a kind of target that you have. Probably after a lot of trial of fermentation, you discover that setting this particular temperature time,
it's true.
this specific microorganism, you obtain this smell that for you and for the customer, it's very good for different application and for different benefits that gives the formula. Okay, perfect.
So compared to other, okay.
No, perfect. The lady told us thank you. Okay, so we explain and we answer in the good way. I have just last question by my side. Oh no, there is another question. Are the ferment oil Natru approved? If you want, I can answer because I have experience with this. And you also, because you filled the RMDF file. Allora, è una domanda che mi è già stata fatta. Non sono, diciamo, certificati Natru, ma certificabili. Quindi, compilando l'RMDF con tutte le informazioni, soprattutto, insomma, ho avuto un lungo scambio di mail anch'io, perché devono essere date delle precise informazioni, soprattutto sulla parte del microorganismo. Quindi Labio ci ha dato tutte le informazioni che, diciamo, l'ente Natru richiedeva, è stato accettato. Quindi si tratta solo di far avere la giusta documentazione e di andare a, come si può dire, a togliere tutti i dubbi riguardo il microorganismo, che è la parte che dà un po' più, magari può dare un po' più dubbi, anche se in realtà è, come ha spiegato la Jeseul, è tutto totalmente naturale, quindi è un processo naturale che avviene, ecco. I don't know if you have other experience except me regarding Natru certification.
Actually, we've got a lot of inquiry about that. So someone asked like an EcoCert certificate or Cosmos certificate to show it is really natural. So actually there is kind of, we can say Cosmos compliant. So I can make all the form, I can fill all the form.
The questionnaire, yes.
Yeah, that's right. So I can provide it. So customer or like a Cosmos or EcoCert, they institute, they accept.
Yes.
This is
there is not the certification, but are certificable.
Yeah.
And there is another question regarding the cultivation of the oil. I mean,
Okay.
if you can do ferment oil also with from biological sources or just conventional olive oil, argan oil, and so on.
We have to check, but
Okay,
we kind of, to produce this glycolipid, actually we need this triglyceride.
okay.
So the oil should be like a plant, come like oil.
No, yes, I think that is something more regarding the organic production. I don't know. Biological, it means that the
Oh,
cultivation of the plant, of the olive oil, of
oh,
the
if
olive,
in
not
that
olive oil.
way, as long as the structure is triglyceride, we can produce glycolipid as a spec. Like
Yes,
we can guarantee the glycolipid amount, and we can
yeah,
ferment it.
yeah. So
So
I think that
organic or mm,
is just to find a supplier of biological olive plant, I think.
yeah.
And I would like to say to our customers, since you told us many times that Labio, it's,
Mm,
scusate, mi viene da parlare un po' in inglese e un po' in italiano. Siccome Labio è
mm,
costituito anche da un dipartimento di ricerca molto forte per quanto riguarda la fermentazione,
sì.
sono anche disponibili a lavorare su progetti customizzati per determinati clienti, proprio perché loro lavorano anche in questa maniera grazie al loro dipartimento research. So tell me if it's correct that you are totally open to evaluate the possibility of create customized ingredient or customized products since you have a strong R&D department.
Mm-mm. Of course. Actually, more than 90% of plant oil can be customized, can be fermented.
Perfect,
So we are
perfect.
doing customizing projects. We are under NDA, but we are working with the Chanel and LVMH as a customized
Oh, wow.
item. Yeah, and I think next year maybe Chanel they will launch some product including this ferment oil.
Oh, wow, wow. For sure, there will be a MOQ different and
Oh,
something like this, like is normal. Okay, perfect.
yeah,
Perfect.
I'm
So,
sorry that I should suggest some MOQ, but we need time to develop this what
for
it
sure,
can be
for
fermented
sure.
or not. So yeah.
No, 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 for sure, for sure, for
Mm,
sure. But it's a very good opportunity because there are a lot of customers that have some product line based on one ingredient, or only company that are based
yeah,
on one
true.
ingredient
Yeah.
or brand. So can be a very good idea if as opportunity. I don't know. I can think to rose or to aloe or to something like this. I don't know, but can be a very good opportunity.
Of course, we are open to discuss about new projects.
Yes, yes. So, Yesul, thank you very much for your time. I know that for you, your normal time finished 1 hour ago, quindi
Yeah, it's true. Like
molto
1 hour ago, I already should be at home.
esatto, perché
Yeah.
in realtà Yesul si è intrattenuta un po' di più in ufficio proprio per noi, per cercare di organizzare questo webinar ad un orario che fosse
Mm.
un po' più comodo per tutti, perché sappiamo che la mattina presto tutti abbiamo bisogno di carburare, da loro in realtà ormai si accingono ad andare verso la sera. Quindi Yesul, grazie mille di tutto.
Grazie mille per
Io
te.
vorrei solo ricordare a chi ci sta seguendo che se avete qualsiasi domanda, mara.bisio@activebox.it, la mia collega daniela.ronchetti@activebox.it. Ovviamente, se non sappiamo rispondervi noi, dietro di noi ci sarà la Yesul che ci aiuterà e ci risponderà in maniera efficace ed efficiente come ha sempre fatto. E vorrei ricordare anche a chi volesse il video di questo, diciamo, di questo webinar o quant'altro, che sul nostro sito www.activebox.it potete trovare tutte le presentazioni che abbiamo tenuto durante i webinar e sul pulsante clicca qui che trovate all'interno della news anche la possibilità di rivedere e scaricarvi direttamente il video del nostro webinar. Quindi Gesù,
Perfetto.
grazie mille.
Grazie mille
Prenderò
per
una
voi.
nuova newsletter per il prossimo webinar che terrò la settimana prossima con la nostra
Ok.
rappresentata Efila. E quindi grazie a tutti i partecipanti, grazie Yesul, buona serata.
Grazie, ciao.
Ciao, un
Buona
abbraccio.
giornata.
Ciao.